Kevin, you mentioned during pregame that you wanted this team to hit first, and you guys did that in that first quarter, and it just kind of like started from there. What stood out to you about this, the way the team came out and was able to go wire to wire?
Like you say, we hit first. Just our energy, our effort, those are things we can control. I'm going to keep saying that. They get tired of me saying it, but that's just part of me. That's my coach voice. That's what I believe in. And we just going to continue to be the toughest team. We have to play like that. Our recipe that we need to keep cooking is no low turnovers and sharing the cake. And I keep saying that over and over again. But when we have 9 turnovers and 30 assists, that's our recipe to winning. And when we have high turnovers, we find ourselves in tough games. So I want to just continue that. I know Quinn is going to make adjustments. He's going to come out and do his counter punching, and we got to step it up even another level to get a win on Saturday.
Something that was key for tonight, this game was really won from behind the arc, 22 threes. You mentioned the other night that you believe that the shots were going to start falling. What made it different tonight as a group?
I don't know, a little home cooking, hugging their wives, their significant others, whatever it is, let them keep doing it, and then come back on Saturday and repeat that performance.
Kevin, Cam was coming off the bench post All-Star break. He's gotten 2 straight starts. Tonight pours in, 29? 28. Just for him to respond in that way, what does that say about Cam?
He's just a professional. We talked when I made the decision, and he was just a professional. He was just like, what can I do to help our team? And we had a great talk, and he just accepted his role. And that's what happens when you're a good steward over the minutes that you get. God usually work it out for you. And I think, him just believing in himself, believing in the team, doing whatever it takes for the team to win, I think that just votes very well for his character. And he's a better person than basketball player. And, I just really want to say good kudos to him. And he just played lights out tonight. He's been getting good looks, even in the starting or coming off the bench, and tonight he just was knocking them in. And it felt great for us to see the ball go in and get good shots like that. So just kudos to the whole team, and we was finding them. It was very unselfish. We was finding Cam on the break, and I just love our players playing together and getting lost in the fight that way.
Dennis continued his strong play over the last 3 games. He had 23, but the assist tonight, obviously Cam helping with that. But just what can you say about just Dennis getting more and more comfortable, not just finding guys, but trusting his shots to kind of fall down a little bit?
Yeah, he's just in the gym working. When we have we don't have a lot of days off, but shoot-arounds and all that stuff, coming in early, leaving late, getting his work in the gym, and just keep digging and planting seeds. And that's what you got to do. Sometimes you don't know when they're going to blossom, but you got to plant seeds. And I think he's been doing that with his extra shooting. And then him and Mikhail talking things out and working. They just got a good synergy about each other. And then I just put it on Nick today to kind of be our hub in a lot of our offense, where he can play fast game. We can cut off him and Dayron, and I think they just did a good job of that, kind of playing that 5-out spacing where we can get our guys to cut instead of us living in an ISO world. And we get in trouble when we live in an ISO world, trying to cut so our cuts can create baskets, but also create space and advantage for our teammates. So thought they did that a great job, and I really want to give some kudos to and some praise to Dennis Smith Jr. Been kind of tough for him in the last couple games. He came in and spelled Dennis, because Dennis, been playing a lot of minutes, and he just did a great job down the stretch, leading our team, talking, and being a great point guard, getting back to what we know Dennis Smith Jr. can do, and that's defense, and that's getting out on the break, running our team.
One thing that Mikhail and the team struggled with on the road trip was when defenses would send 2 to the ball. He had some turnovers, but tonight you guys got a ton of good looks off of those ball screens. What did you see from both him and the release guys, the whole offense, when the Hawks decided to do that?
So it starts with 5, and we just told Mikhail when he gets 2 in his space, his job is done. find an open man, and then we'll play behind that. So I think one of them he did came in pick and roll, found a short roll, which was Nick. Then on the loaded side, we cut back door, and I think Doe got a layup. So that was something we worked on and shoot around. And then that's a great job of a team. They retain it, but then they transfer it to the game. So that was great to see, and that means we're growing. Thank you.